Hi, everyone. It's Angela with Create Your Future. I am a law of assumption coach, and today I am back with a video. I want to talk about our desire as a seed, something that we are planting, because the desire is actually planted and impressed in our heart, just as we plant a seed in the soil, in the dirt, our desire is implanted in the soil of our heart. So I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. But before we start, don't forget about our giveaway that we have going on. We're going to have some free coaching sessions that we give away. And if you're interested in signing up for that, just look in our description box and there are links down there that tell you how to get registered. Also, I am available for one-on-one coaching. So if you would like some more support and help in applying these concepts and the things that I talk about in my videos, going a little bit deeper, overcoming some blocks, working through whatever resistance seems to be presenting itself, keeping you back from your desire, definitely sign up for some coaching so I can help you with that. And the links for that are also in our description box below. Okay, so let's talk about planting a seed. When you plant a seed of your desire in your heart, when you impress that subconscious, everything that is needed to bring that desire to pass is within the seed. Everything is already there. You don't have to worry about the how, the when, the why, any of that, because all of the directions for bringing your desire to you are within that desire, within that seed that you have planted. It's not even your job to figure out the how. It's not your job at all. You leave that to um, the universe, God, to divine consciousness to work all of that out. You simply now rest in that place of knowing that it's done. And let's think of it again like a seed, say an apple seed that you plant in the ground. When you plant that seed because you want to have your apple tree and you want to have apples, you don't have to open the seed. You don't have to look at the components inside of that seed to make sure that everything is there like it should be to bring about your desired outcome, your apple tree and your apples. Because science and nature has already incorporated it all in there, and we believe that and we trust that. And so we plant the seed and know that it's going to do its job. It might need sunshine and water, a little bit of maintenance, but you don't have to worry about that process. Science, nature does it perfectly, beautifully. And so we trust that and we completely let it happen just like it's supposed to. And I want you to really be encouraged to know that the seed in your heart unfolds exactly in the same way. It is going to grow and bloom and just bring the desire to you. You don't have to figure it all out. Now, I know that that is very often easier said than done, and I've been there and I experienced that in my own life, and we all do, because our carnal mind, the unregenerated mind, the mind that is so connected to the 3D is it's always working. We can't shut that off, and it's always working. And it wants to bring up those challenges, those old stories, those problems. That's been the job of the mind in the past to bring those things up, historically speaking, to cause us to be on alert, to cause us to protect ourselves, to problem solve. But we are evolving and everyone is on their own journey and evolving, but we are moving more and more into our divine consciousness, into the connection to our unlimited self. And so that is a process where we are kind of moving away from that carnal mind that wants to figure things out, fix things, make things work in the 3D and stepping into a place of faith, walking in that place of confidence. And so if you're manifesting a specific person and there are what seem to be obstacles, your carnal mind may throw up questions to you like, oh, yes, but remember, your specific person doesn't even live in your state. Maybe they don't even live in your country. How do you think you're going to have a relationship with them? The carnal mind may say, um, you haven't seen or spoken to your specific person for 10 years. Why do you think you're going to have a relationship with them? Um, your carnal mind may remind you, you've heard through the grapevine that your specific person has moved on and they have a new life and they've met someone else. Why do you think that they're going to think about you? That's all the carnal stuff that your mind is going to want to throw up at you, to argue with you. And that's when we can get into that mindset of wanting to think about the how. You know, maybe I could find a job closer to where they live. Maybe I could get on social media and see if they're still dating that person. We kind of want to begin to dig and look. And really, all that's doing is keeping us connected to that mindset that is not in agreement with our outcome. So we need to try to drop that piece, that part that wants to look out in the 3D, and we need to just go within and take care of our seed that is planted, that is there in the soil in our heart. And we need to water that, give it sunshine, give it nourishment by thinking things that are in alignment with your desire. Thinking things along the lines of, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where they live. It doesn't matter what they've been doing. It doesn't matter because the new story says, I'm with my specific person. When I'm thinking about my specific person, they're thinking about me. Because remember, your thoughts transmit and your thoughts are pushing out all the time. So cultivate that desire by watering the desire with supportive thoughts. And remind yourself, in conjunction with those thoughts that support your desire, you are the God of your reality. You're the only operant power. So, whatever story that you choose to impress and meditate on is the story that's going to push out. Nothing can stop that. It doesn't matter what's going on outwardly, nothing can stop your story. It's like once you put that seed into the ground, it's going to come up. It's going to come up and it's going to produce apples. And if you've planted an apple tree, the seeds for an apple tree in your yard, and every single neighbor in your neighborhood has orange trees and they're growing oranges in your backyard, that still doesn't change the fact that you have an apple tree. You don't have to think, oh, gosh, everybody else is growing oranges. What if when my tree comes up, I have oranges instead of apples? That's not going to happen because you planted an apple seed. So it doesn't matter what's going on in everyone else's yard. The only thing that matters is what you've planted in your yard, in your seed. So that's the way it is with what's going on in your heart. You've planted the desire, you've planted the seed that says, I'm going to be with my specific person. We are together in whatever capacity that you choose. We're dating, we're in a committed relationship, we're married, we have children. Whatever you're planning with your specific person, that is your seed. And it doesn't matter what you see outwardly. It doesn't matter what the 3D is showing you momentarily, what kind of evidence is showing up. None of that is going to change the seed that you've planted if you stay true to that story, if you continue to fertilize and water your story. So I just want you to know that your seed, when you have impressed that desire on your heart, your seed is a done deal. It's going to come up and it's going to bear fruit, just like a literal seed that you plant in the dirt outside. It's going to grow into a plant that reflects the seed. If you've planted the seed for an apple tree, you are not going to get an orange tree with oranges. You're going to get apples. The fruit that shows up is going to reflect what the seed is. So the fruit that's going to show up in your life is going to reflect your seed. So look at your seed really carefully. You can be very specific about what you want, down to every detail, and really think about it and let it go over and over and over in your mind until it impresses, until you begin to just know that this is done. And then go about your day, go about your life. You don't have to go out every single day and peer down in the dirt and make sure that your seed is growing. You just know it's coming up. You know it's going to. That's how the process of nature works. And you trust. So trust this process as well. Cultivate your belief and jump in full on and experience it and allow yourself to really feel it real by reminding yourself of the details that you are going to experience, reminding yourself of the feeling of the wish fulfilled, reminding yourself that you are the author of your reality and you're creating exactly what you want in detail. So take the time to plant your seed specifically, stay in that desire, and don't worry about what's going on outwardly. Take care of your internal peace, your internal seed, and you will see it show up for you in your life. All right, everyone. I just intend that this is empowering, that it increases your awareness and your understanding of law of assumption, and that you just have great success in this journey. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.